right, let's look today quickly at Funk 49, classic song, Joe Walsh on guitar. Got a Strat bridge pickup, single coil, get that nice spanky, twangy sort of single coil Strat sound. Marshall, sort of a plexi sort of sound. I'm using a Sir Badger today. That's it, a little bit of reverb and a little bit of an EP booster because that sounds great on everything. Standard tuning, key of A. Let's start with that intro lick. All right, that intro lick, you're thinking A minor pentatonic. Box one, everybody's favorite. We're going to bend up from the 4 to the 5 or D to the G, 7th fret to the 9th. Full step bend there, so D up to the E. And then if you can do it hybrid picking, really, it's kind of that second finger on your right hand. You're going to hit the G, just that note of the minor pentatonic up there. Okay, so you're going to bend the D up to the E, cut it, and hit the G with your right hand second finger. And then you're going to bend from above. So you're going to have pre-bent that note on the G string and then bring it down. Pull off, if you can pull off there, it's a little bit tricky. Pull off the D to the C and give it a slight sort of quarter bend, that bluesy bend. Okay, now the next part's kind of tricky. Pre-bend. And what you're going to do is you kind of got to mute it with your pick and then pluck it with your second finger, right? So pre-bend up. And as you release it, pluck with the pick, mute it. Okay, so I'm lining my finger here and doing it that way. That's kind of a tricky part of that intro lick. Last part. Okay, really quick. Pull off 7, 5, 0 on the G and then D strings. Then you're going to hit the open A string open, fretting 5th fret D and G strings, and you're going to hammer on that 6th fret on the G. Okay, then we get into that main riff. Main riff, it's that. All right, so you're only playing the open A string, but with the D and the G strings only, so you're not bringing the B string in yet, okay? So you're hammering on 5 to 6 just on the G string. Okay, mutes, and then 7, D and G. And then bring it back down to the 5 with that hammer on to the 6 on the G. Next part, you're going to be bringing in the B string. So 7, 7, 7, D, G, and B strings. That's when you're hammering on a G chord shape there. Don't worry about the triad. It's a triad, it's a G triad, but you're going to be hammering on to the 9 on the D string, just to the 8 on the B string, and the 7 remains on the G. Now, I've got kind of small hands, so it's actually easy for me to hook my thumb under. But if you can play it that way, it's just easier. Which I can't really do. All right, so that riff there. That last part, down, up, mute, and then an open A. Just the A string open, so I'm muting the rest with my left hand. Okay, it's only 2 mutes in that very first time, but then when they kind of get into the verse, it's 4 mutes like this. Okay, then let's get into the other part in the song, the second part. Let's look at that. Okay, we're going down A minor pentatonic. Okay, so 7, 5. Move your hand down to 3. And then 3, 5 on the bottom string, then hit an A power chord. Second time, just hit the A note and hold it. Okay, so those two together. Okay, does that, and then it goes up, same thing, up 2 frets, and B. Okay, the very last part, when you're on that B. E7 sharp 9, aka the Jimi Hendrix chord. And that is it. Those are the 2 main parts plus the intro on James Gang Funk 49. Good luck. See you next time.